Hello, my darlings. Welcome. Let's pull up a chair and have a real unfiltered conversation about the circus that has become the British royal family, specifically the never-ending saga of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. You've likely seen the headlines, the clips from commentators like the brilliant Link Lauren, breaking down Prince Harry's so-called demands list ahead of his fleeting visit to see his ailing father, King Charles. The narrative we're being fed is one of entitlement, of a petulant son showing up with a list of wants while his father battles cancer. But I want you to pause. I want you to take a deep breath and let's reframe this entire conversation. Let's strip away the media bias, the public perception, and ask one fundamental, eye-opening question. What is the big deal? Let's be crystal clear. Prince Harry, Duke of Sussex, is not some random celebrity. He is not a hanger-on. He is the son of a king, the grandson of a queen. He is a prince of the blood royal. This isn't an opinion. It's a fact of his birthright, a station defined by centuries of constitution and law. So, when he has requests, let's stop calling them demands. That's a deliberately inflammatory word. When he has requests regarding the status, security and treatment of his family, why are we acting so shocked? Why is this treated as some audacious overreach? Let's break it down. First, the security issue. This is the big one. Harry's primary request, the hill he is willing to die on, is for guaranteed security for his wife and children when they are on UK soil. Now, the opposition says, he left, he chose a private life, he shouldn't get taxpayer-funded security. But my darlings, think about this. This isn't about a choice. This is about a threat level. The threat against Harry and his family did not vanish the moment he stepped down as a working royal. If anything, the vile, racist and hateful rhetoric aimed specifically at Meghan and their children has arguably intensified. He is a high-profile target with a known history of being hunted by paparazzi. A man whose mother died in a tunnel being chased by cameras. He is not asking for a privilege, he's asking for a necessity. He is asking for the bare minimum protection afforded to someone of his birth status and threat profile. To deny this isn't frugality. It's a chilling dereliction of duty from the institution that should protect its own. He deserves the same consideration for his family's safety that any other senior royal receives. It's not a perk, it's a prerequisite for survival. What has Prince Harry actually asked for? The headlines say demands, but his requests are simple and human. First, security, not taxpayer-funded, but access to state-level protection when in the UK, paid for by himself. As the King's son, his family faces real threats. Private security can't match official protection. Second, a place to stay. After losing Frogmore Cottage, he has no secure base in the UK. Hotels are public and hard to secure. A royal residence would be safer for his family. These are not diva demands, but logical requests from a father and son. Imagine being told you can visit, but must find your own safe place to sleep. Security and a base go hand in hand. Without both, visits are risky. Harry is asking for the means to keep his family connected to their roots and relatives. It's about safety, not privilege. The requests are practical, not extravagant. They reflect a desire for family, not special treatment. The real question, why is this so controversial? Is it about policy or something deeper? Let's look closer. The refusal of Harry's request is framed as principle no work, no perks. But security risks don't vanish when royal duties end. In fact, controversy can increase them. Other non-working royals have received protection based on threat, not status. Denying Harry even at his own expense seems more about making a point than safety. The Crown Estate has ample space, offering a secure base is practical and compassionate. The refusal feels emotional, not logical, a punishment disguised as policy. In prioritising precedent over people, the institution misses the simplest solution: keep family safe. Royal protocol is about more than tradition. It's about hierarchy and control. The curtsy, for example, is a physical reminder of rank, not just respect. Meghan Markle's confusion over curtsying to the Queen highlighted the clash between modern values and ancient rules. In royalty, every gesture reinforces the system. Questioning it is seen as challenging the order. By stepping back, Harry and Meghan didn't just leave jobs, they rejected the hierarchy. The refusal to meet Harry's practical needs is partly a reassertion of that hierarchy. The message "step outside the system, lose its protection." The curtsy is just a symbol of a much larger issue: control versus compassion. For the monarchy, protocol is non-negotiable. For Harry, it's about family, not rank. The monarchy's survival depends on control of image, members, and narrative. Never complain, never explain is the motto. Deviation is seen as a threat. Harry's openness about mental health and family conflict challenges this silence. The response? Enforce rules, draw lines, make an example. Denying security and a home is about demonstrating consequences for stepping out of line. The institution's needs outweigh compassion, even for a son and grandchildren. The result? A family torn between duty and love, with the system winning. It's a cold calculation, tradition over humanity. In the end, we face a stark question. Should institutions come before people? The monarchy's choice to prioritize rules over family well-being may preserve the system, but at what cost? The real tragedy isn't about titles or money, it's about a family unable to reconcile public duty with private love. The institution's rigidity keeps them apart, forcing a choice between crown and kin. This is the monarchy's greatest vulnerability. To now treat him as a supplicant, as a nuisance knocking at the door begging for scraps, is not just ungrateful, it's deeply cruel. He does deserve what the rest get. Not because he's entitled, but because he is family. He is a son, a brother, an uncle. He deserves grace, he deserves compassion, and he deserves to know that his children can visit their grandfather without their safety being a political bargaining chip. The big deal is a manufactured crisis to hide a simple, heartbreaking truth. This is a family that has chosen the preservation of an institution over the healing of its own wounds, and no amount of bowing or not bowing will ever fix that. Thank you, my darlings. Let me know what you think in the comments.